So today Danny's coming over to help me fix the wall, and I got a little bit precocious and decided to see how bad this main stack really is leaking. And so I started prodding around the siding, and some of it just pushed right in, so I just kind of went with it, and I found this. That's the cast iron stack from the second floor, and you know that looks bad, right? But nothing compared to that. I hope you can see that. That is just, that's straight in. Unbelievable. That does not bode well. But today, hopefully gonna get that wall replaced, and with any luck, maybe the plumber will take on this project as well. Yikes. No, it's colored in. He has this piece removed and then another stud placed up against it. So when you get down to the removal, you have studs, brand new studs on either side of it.
Yeah, at the end of the day, this we can take out. I'm not worried about that. And that comes out in this plane, correct?
Yeah.
All right.
But this has to be braced first before it can come out, because his what he's thinking is that while this was a secondary brace initially, because it's so rotten, we think a lot of the load of the house is actually on that brace now.
Okay. Huh. Oh, I think I'm following what he's doing here. This piece here,
Yeah.
is this on the outside bridging across?
That appears to be the only piece of structure that is holding, that is transferring the weight from this stud to the other studs.
All right, so this is what we're going to do. What we're going to do is we're going to attach a stud over here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this one will be here. We're going to put these in here. So we want to go ahead and do that and do that. You just got to, once we get to here, that's the only thing. It's like, not super fast, but
You gotta have all the pieces in place to be able to.
and you really can't measure until, because that'll be a mistake. But at that point, you would be able to lay a 2x4 right across here.
You're saying the 2x4 that goes across the bottom?
Yeah, it's just so we have them sitting on something that's clean and dry.
Mm-hmm.
The reality is, this wall's so friggin' small, it just doesn't matter. You're gonna rip. Eventually, you're gonna do something here. I don't know what. Let's just go ahead and continue.
Yeah.
Let's cut that there, and we're going to go back there, and then we're going to see if we can't do something to tie all that together. Maybe all the way up at the top. And still, you have to be able to get there to make the cut, though. That's the issue that I'm having. Is there's nothing.
You still have to be able to get up there to cut out the bad part.
Yeah, if we're cutting it here, we need to get in there and do shit. If we put a boatload of nails in, this will be secured until we can cut it off and get something underneath it.
We put the bridge in first up here at the top, because doesn't that line up with about the top of there? Yeah. So we put the bridge in first up here, then we remove this, then we put the new stud in.
I think this is what's going to happen. We're going to put this piece in. This piece is pretty easy to deal with because this piece really isn't doing a great deal anyway. This piece holds this whole part up. Then what we're going to have to do, and it's just the way it is, I would put this piece here in, the one that goes over here. And then we'll put a piece up high. We'll take the nail out and put the bridge piece in up high and just screw it there temporarily. And then we're gonna take this shit out and see what happens. So like I said, if I had to, I could take a drill and just drill down straight right at the thing, and then you can usually start the tip of the bit. But like with that one, can you start it right? Almost
here?
Yeah, just be mindful. It's going to do that. They'll come on. They're just telling me they'll come on. Just be mindful. Those nails are still right there.
Yeah.
All right, so there's that. Here's the old door jamb. you can come back in. We'll just cut them off. Oh, don't you know it? There's one up at the top. And we can stand up. It's a easy inch.
There you go.
We're going to have to re-nail that. That's okay. Now we should be able to, what we'll do is we'll just cut these nails right off. Do you have something that'll do that?
Yeah, I got a grinder.
I don't know that this is going to come off the way we want. This piece, this piece here comes into this space. If you look, right, see how it's in where we want to be in here.
Oh, I see.
So we might have to take that side of the door frame out.
Well, but didn't you say that No, Dan, I think we're going to be fine because remember we have to shim it anyway.
That's true.
And that's probably the distance.
That's the distance that it's being shimmed.
Yeah.
You're right, 100% right.
Yeah.
So if we can get that off, grind them off and then see if we can't pry that off of there and leave that frame.
One more.
Can you get back in there and
Just kind of run it down. Yeah, sure.
That's one. That's one.
Go and get it reset. That might be it. All right.
It's not getting hit by the spider.
Did you just kill a spider?
Yeah.
Oh, man, I'm breeding them for sport.
I need to put a saddle on that thing right now.
We'll cut the one stud and then cut this out and then do the 3 studs up so that we can take this out.
Alright, so just go over this again. We're going to put one, it's going to start down here, it's going to run up to right here.
Yep.
What I'd like to do is if we put this one in here, we put this one up here, then we can cut that right off and cut this right out because we have something holding that piece of wood up there up.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Because we are eventually going to have to cut this right out, correct?
Yeah.
Put one here, put one up there, then we can cut this out, and reinstall. That feel like it stuck pretty good?
Yeah, it actually did. Surprisingly.
God bless the Plexi guy.
I'm going to send him a picture and be like, that's a lot of damage. Oh, by the way, so I don't forget, in my mom's party, I accidentally botched part of Brooke's plan and invited, she surprised my mom with the whole ploy of the bridges thing that she has going. But she's not actually going to see the bridges, she's going to the party.
Right.
So I didn't realize that was what the ploy was, and so I said, oh, I'll come with you, it's right in Bucks County, it's not too far away. But I wasn't supposed to do that, she didn't tell me. So I'm going to tell her, like the night before, oh, the plumber never finished or something like that, or the plumber has to come back and finish. So just in case he shows up at some point today and finishes, and she mentioned something to you,
And he didn't finish.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know how far up you want to go. I'd go up as high as you can.
Yeah, I would say, you know, we have a 10-foot piece. Why not put it up as far as it'll go?
I mean, you're going to hit the ceiling up at 98, and then it starts to get hard to fasten it. And this one is staying. We're not cutting this one out. Or
This one? No, this one's coming out too.
All right.
Yeah. Because it doesn't have a flush base.
And then we're going to put, oh, I see, cut there. Nails. And we're just going to use an 8-footer there. Is that what we decided?
Yeah. It's the one sitting up out front.